Good morning to all students. Once again, welcome on online classes. Now, in today lecture 6, we will discuss the some question based on the midpoint theorem and the converse of midpoint theorem. In previous lecture, we already discussed that how we will prove the midpoint theorem. That we already discussed in previous lecture. Now, in today lecture, we will discuss firstly the statement of converse of midpoint theorem. So, statement of converse of midpoint theorem. So what is the statement of converse of midpoint theorem? So statement of converse of midpoint theorem, the line which is passes from the line which is passes through the midpoint of one side, midpoint of one side of triangle, the line which is passes through the midpoint of one side of a triangle and which is parallel to third side, then it bisects the other side also. So if one is midpoint and line is parallel to the third side, then that divided the another side or that bisect the another side also. What is given to you students? ट्राइंगल ए बी सी, आपको गिवन क्या है? डी इज द मिड पॉइंट. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू स्टेटमेंट व्हाट इज गिवन टू यू? डी इज मिड पॉइंट ऑफ ए बी एंड डी ई इज पैरेलल टू बी सी. Then what we will prove here? E is midpoint of AC. आपको प्रूफ नहीं करना बट स्टेटमेंट ध्यान रखना है. If one is the midpoint and the line is parallel to the another line, then it bisect the other side also. That is the statement of converse of midpoint theorem. Understand? Any problem? Now we will discuss question based on midpoint theorem and converse of midpoint theorem. Example देखो. In a triangle ABC, if D, E and F are the midpoints, in triangle ABC, D, E, F are midpoints of sides AB, BC, CA. Then prove that all four triangles are congruent. So we will join them. Then we are forming here how many triangles? 4 triangles. So आपको क्या proof करना है here? All 4 triangles are congruent. So how we will prove here? First of all we will write down given. Given क्या है? In triangle ABC, D, E and F are midpoints of AB, BC and CA. What we will prove here? Triangle ADF is congruent with triangle DA, DF is congruent triangle DEF. DEF. First part. Second part, triangle DBE is congruent with triangle DFE. Third part, triangle DFE is congruent. DFE is congruent with triangle CFE. So how we will prove here? With the help of midpoint theorem. So first of all, in triangle ABC, D and F are midpoints. So using midpoint theorem, what result will come here? DF is parallel to BE. DF किसके पैरेलल होगा? DF is parallel to BC. Firstly, DF is parallel to BC, so DF is also parallel to BE. Relation number first. After that, now DF is parallel to BC proof कर दिया. Second, we will take E and F are midpoints. So using midpoint theorem, क्या बनेगा स्टूडेंट्स? EF is parallel to AB, so EF is parallel to BD. Result second, EF is parallel to BD. So from result first and second, what we observing here? क्या ऑब्जर्व कर रहे हो यहाँ पे? अपोजिट साइड्स आर पैरेलल. फ्रॉम फर्स्ट एंड सेकेंड, DFEB is a parallelogram, and we know that if in parallelogram we draw a diagonal, then that diagonal divides the parallelogram into two congruent triangle, and DE is a diagonal, so triangle. सेकेंड क्या प्रूफ करना था? देखो, ट्राइंगल DBE is congruent with triangle DFE. Hence proof. Similarly, you can prove the remaining part also. Remaining part भी proof कर लोगे. How? D and E are the midpoint, so DE is parallel to AC. So DE is also parallel to AB or not? DE AF के parallel है, EF AD के parallel है. Then again ADEF is a parallelogram. DF is the diagonal. We know diagonal divided the parallelogram into two congruent triangles. Next, after that, in DF, D and E are the midpoint. Using midpoint theorem, DE is parallel to AC. If DE is parallel to AC, then DE is also parallel to FC or not? DE FC के parallel होगा. So DE is parallel to FC. DF is parallel to EC. So that is a parallelogram. And we know in parallelogram divides the diagonal into two congruent triangles. Understand? Any problem? Now next question देखो. Next question is that if three lines are given to you, line L, M and N, and two transversal line P and Q, which intercept here A, B, C, D, E and F. So what is given here? Line L is parallel to M parallel to N, and line P intercepts line P cuts equal intercepts at AC, then prove that line Q also cuts equal intercepts at D. What is given to you? Line that cut equal intercept, AC पे equal intercept है, meaning is that AB equals to AC given to you. What we will prove? DE is equals to EF. DE is equals to EF का meaning क्या है? E is the midpoint. You will prove here. So given में क्या राइट करोगे? B is midpoint of AC and AD is parallel to BE is parallel to CF. Now what we will prove here? क्या प्रूफ करना आपको? E is midpoint of DF. E is the midpoint of DF, that we will prove here. For that we will required here construction. In construction what we will do? Join A to F which intersect the BD at point G. So join A to F which intersect the BE at point G. Now we will start proof. Now proof part. First of all, in triangle ACF, in triangle ACF, B is midpoint of AC and BG is parallel to CF. So using one is the midpoint and the line is parallel to the third side. So using converse of midpoint theorem, so using converse of midpoint theorem, what we conclude? G is also midpoint of AF, that is AG is equals to GF, equation number first. Now again we will consider the triangle, second triangle FDA. In triangle FDA, Z is midpoint of AF and ZE is parallel to AD. Z is the midpoint of AF and GE is parallel to AD. So using converse of midpoint theorem, using converse of midpoint theorem, E is midpoint of DF. So DE is equals to EF. Hence, understand? One is given to you midpoint, and then after we proved that another point is also the midpoint. That meaning is that divided into two equal parts, meaning cut equal intercept. Understand? So in that question, students, what is given to you? Three lines. Line L, M and N are parallel lines. Now Q and P and Q are the intersecting line. On P, AC cut the equal intercept. AC cut the equal intercept, meaning AB equal AC. What we will prove? On line Q also cut the equal intercept, meaning is DE is equals to EF. That we will prove here. So firstly in that construction किया है, construction after we will applied the converse of midpoint theorem. Any problem? Now the next question, that is very very important question. Next question is, in quadrilateral ABCD P, Q, R, S are midpoints of AB, BC, CD, DA respectively, then prove that PQRS is a parallelogram. So students, how we will prove that PQRS is the parallelogram? If their opposite sides are equal and parallel, then we can say a given quadrilateral is a parallelogram. So diagram, ABCD is the quadrilateral, ABCD quadrilateral. Midpoint given point P, point Q, point R and point S. Now we will join P to Q, Q to R, R to S and S to T. So given में क्या write करोगे? In given P, Q, R, S are midpoints of AB, BC, CD, DA respectively. Now what we will prove here, क्या प्रूफ करना है आपको? PQRS is a parallelogram. After that we will required here construction. कंस्ट्रक्शन में क्या करोगे? Join A to C. You can join B to D also. Now question is that why we will join A to D? Why we will need here that to join the diagonal? Diagonal की need क्यों है? Because to formation of the triangle. आपको triangle form करना है, that's why. Now in proof part, in triangle ADC, S and R are midpoints of AD and CD. So using midpoint theorem, what we observing here? SR is parallel to AC and SR is equals to half of AC, equation number 4. Similarly, same result we will apply in another one, second triangle. Now in triangle ABC, P and Q are midpoints. So if P and Q are midpoints, so using midpoint theorem, what we are observing here, PQ is parallel to AC and PQ is equals to half of AC, equation number second. So from equation first and second, what we are observing here, from equation first and second, what we are observing, PQ is parallel to AC, SR is parallel to AC, meaning is that PQ is parallel to SR and PQ is equals to SR. So PQRS is a parallelogram. Hence, understand? So parallelogram, quadrilateral को parallelogram proof करना है. So how we will prove that given quadrilateral is a parallelogram? For that we will prove that one pair of opposite sides are parallel एंड इक्वल, ये प्रूफ कर दिया. वन पेयर ऑफ अपोजिट साइड्स आर पैरेलल एंड इक्वल. सो इन टुडे लेक्चर 6 we discuss the all about midpoint theorem, converse of midpoint theorem and question base of converse of midpoint theorem. So after watching that video, all student complete exercise 8.2. In next video we also discuss some important question which is based on midpoint theorem and converse of midpoint theorem. Thank you.